to today's class, Civic Education or National Value, JS2. The last class we were able to see electoral malpractices, where the electoral malpractice, what causes it, what are the remedies that we can easily follow. Today, we are going to see basic responsibilities of voters. Every voter has a responsibility, and this responsibility must be accomplished. Once they are accomplished, we'll be able to have a very good governance in our country and state. Country exercise indoor to democracy and other things. And once they are now committed, the demonstration of their love, their commitment, patriotism of the country, selflessness to the nation. Once a citizen practice this, you're able to see the country grow or develop. What are the various duties or responsibility of voters? 1. Responsibility to register and vote. It is the responsibility of every citizen that has reached the voters' age to register, and not only register and keep the voters' card at home, but should also go and vote. During voting, no voter should stay back home, but should try and see that he or she vote. 2. Responsibility to be patient and orderly in conduct at election venue. Every voter has the responsibility to be patient. Sometimes the electoral material will not reach on time. Sometimes you discover the place is very rowdy and is very crowded. What will you do? You ought to be patient as a voter and wait for the time. Once the time reaches, they will come and they'll be able to access to you. Every voter has the responsibility to report cases of electoral malpractice. You report the case of any illegal practices during election or after election. Once you notice it, don't be quiet, but open up and speak out. Once you speak out, everyone will be able to get it and go on with it. Responsibility to obey electoral laws. Everybody has the responsibility to obey every bit of electoral laws. The electoral laws that has been laid down by the Constitution. And once we obey those ones, we discover everything went on well and everything is very, very great. And we achieve a great peace and free, fair election. Every citizen has the responsibility to respect the rights of others voters. You are not to maltreat any voter, but you've allowed every voter to also express or practice his own right, a right to vote. So no one should say, no, you are not eligible, as long as the person has not found guilty of any criminal case or the person have reached the voting age. He is or she is to be allowed to vote in an election. Responsibility to testify or write and submit memorandum during election petition. Every voter has that responsibility. Responsibility to testify or write this memorandum is very credible to every voter to do it. As you do it quietly and humbly. Once you do it very quiet and humbly, everything goes on well, and everything goes on right. Watch out for the next video.